Minister?
Yes,
Did
we
you-
are so
you-
happy.
you're
We are so
very
happy.
You're very happy.
You know, his hand is so soft,
Yeah.
and he was so nice to speak to, and you know, it's really great. We love him.
It's really
We
great.
love him.
Yeah, really great.
Jai Modi.
What a Tejas he is. What a Tejas he is.
Tejas he is.
Hardworking man, like coming from Papua New Guinea, tirelessly, with a good look, greeted us with all smile.
Yes.
On behalf of Malayali Association, we welcome the Honorable Prime Minister to our living country here, the man of the powerful India.
Yes, we are so blessed to see him.
Very blessed to see him.
Yes, yes, yes.
I did ask Modi the only one thing
Did the little girl get to sing?
yeah,
She sang. Where
she sang. Where she's somewhere. She's like, she sang in front of Modi. The one thing I asked Modi was, Modi, we want a land for crematorium because this is happening, and we want a crematorium. Every Indian has to be sent back with respect. So that is not available, and he said he'll look into it, giving a land.
Look into it. So
Yes.
it's given as a simple, something which we think is normal in India is something which is absent here, and you asked for it.
Yes,
It's a
exactly.
crematorium.
One more thing, he made a point to meet each and everyone from the right to end. That is a very great leadership,
I'm a proud Gujarati coming from Modi's land. So a lot of Gujaratis are here as well.
Lovely. No, I think our friends from the Bora community were also there. I think you also shook hands. The Prime Minister met you guys. Was it good to meet him?
It was a very good pleasure meeting him and shake his hand. Thank you very much.
Shake his hands, sir. गुजराती में बात करे थी कि नहीं?
हमारो एकदम हमने तो घनी खुशी है कि नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने हमें हाथ मिलावे.
Very good. I saw that he spent some time and he was engaging, trying to speak with and understand from where you are.
Thank you, it was very exciting and it was worth the wait, and we represent the public sector face of India in Australia. So it's very happy and it's a very big honor for us to be with here to welcome our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji.
How was it to meet him?
Oh, we are blessed, and we are amazed to see, such an energy, he has got after working hard and visiting all these places, but still he makes it a point that meet everyone gathered here.
Everyone gathered here.
Yeah.
Sir, I just want to know, did you get to sing?
Yeah.
You sang?
Yes.
Yeah, what did the Prime Minister say?
He patted me on the head and I felt very excited.
Very excited. He patted you on the head.
Yeah. And this is a very memorable memory.
Very memorable. So you're going to go and boast to your friends tomorrow and say, listen, I sang for the PM and he blessed me.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Were you nervous or were you all right?
I was nervous,
You was
but
nervous.
I felt all right afterwards.
You felt all right after you sang for it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Lovely. I know you said that it's... How was it to meet the Prime
I was
Minister?
very much excited to see him for the second time here in Sydney, and we welcome him, and it is going to be a big day tomorrow with 20,000 people celebrating the...
You got this picture for him?
Yes.
He autographed it. He's autographed it. Okay. Can I just show it? So this is a picture of the Prime Minister, and he's actually autographed it for you. Lovely. Fantastic. Oh, lovely. How was it?
14 when he came, he autographed at that time too.
He autographed it.
That's done by me, and this is again me. I'm so happy.
This is done by you. Lovely.
Yes.
Let me just have a look at this. Oh, lovely. What's your name, ma'am?
Shobna Singh.
Shobna, you've done a phenomenal job. It looks beautiful.
I'm also very happy with my work because he looks so alive.
Yeah.
I was telling my children, have I done it? Because he is about to speak.
What did he have to say when he said
He said, आप बहुत अच्छा बनाते हैं. Because he remembered last time I was the only one he autographed at that time. And so really a big achievement
So
for
he
me.
said, "आप तो अच्छा बनाते हैं," and you've
अच्छा
got an autograph of it. Lovely.
Yes, Vande Mataram,
So
Narendra Modi.
Vande Mataram, Narendra Modi.
Vande Mataram. Yes. So it's such a
Fantastic. Fantastic.
It's a lifetime memorable day for us. We can never forget. For several months now.
Yeah, we are doing a 40 kilometers bike and a car rally in Sydney from various three or four locations
For tomorrow.
for tomorrow.
For tomorrow ahead of his...
Yes.
We are all from Seva International.
Seva International, the bike ride is tomorrow from Macquarie Fields to Darling, to the location.
So they're going to be on the bike rides. How was it to meet the Prime Minister?
Yeah, I'm so happy to see him first time actually in my lifetime, and this is a very good moment for me.
Well, yeah. What stood out for you? I know it's not for long that you met the Prime Minister, but something that stood out for you.
Yeah, I think just greeting him and touching his hand is the most memorable time. Yeah, for me.
Amazing moment for you.
Yes.
So there you go. So that's what the diaspora feels. See, as I'm talking to all of them, they're all very, very thrilled, and they feel that this is worth it, and it's just amazing. That man's energy is amazing, is what they have to say. Back to you in the studio.
And Anand, this is just a glimpse of what we are going to see tomorrow. The Diaspora Connect that the Prime Minister has every single time that he travels abroad is something of a highlight every single trip of his. The excitement that we are seeing this late in the night there is just a glimpse of what's expected tomorrow at that stadium, which is perhaps going to be chock-a-block.
Yes, it is, and I have to tell you, it's a capacity of 20,000 people. There are at least 23,000 people who are expected to be there, hoping to get in. And the number of people who are calling those who they think can help them get in, that number is intense. And that conversation that Prime Minister Anthony Albanese had between him, President Biden, and PM Narendra Modi is true, because every other politician is saying the same thing. The number of calls I have got, and not just from the Indian community. There are people from various communities, various groups across Australia who actually are trying to... There are people from New Zealand who are wanting to come in and saying that we want to be part of what's happening at the Kurus Bank Arena. So now the organizers are actually thinking, did we actually book a smaller space? Should we have actually gone for a larger one? Because they at that time thought that a 20,000 capacity should suffice. Now they're saying that it should have been at least 40,000, given the kind of response that it's happening, the number of people who want to listen to what the Prime Minister has to say and meet him, get a chance to meet him. So I think he is. Tomorrow we are expecting not just Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, but I'm given to understand that even Scott Morrison, the former Prime Minister, he could be there. And some of the MPs, federal MPs, who are all, even though Parliament is on in Canberra, they're all going to be making a beeline and coming back to Sydney, cutting short their work in Canberra so that they can be here tomorrow evening. And then, after the event gets over at 8:30, they're actually going to drive back or fly back to Canberra. So that's their plan, and that's the kind of accommodation that's going to happen just for the gala reception. So the excitement around the Prime Minister and to listen to what he has to say is immense. And they're hoping that there are one or two important announcements that are made during that. One of them is the possible naming of Harris Park area in Parramatta as Little India.
So when the Prime Minister takes stage tomorrow at that event, all eyes are going to be on what he says. And it's going to be quite an unprecedented event, like Anand was also pointing out. A lot of dignitaries, Australian ones at that, are going to be present at that particular event. The stadium is going to be up to the brim as far as the people there are concerned. But it's not all play. It's a lot of work for the Prime Minister as well, beginning with the CEO's roundtable that he has tomorrow morning for us here.
Yes, there is a CEO's roundtable, but before that at about 9:50 there is a guard of honor that's planned. There is a CEO's roundtable. Thereafter there is another set of meetings post noon around 12:30. Then they have a short break for lunch, and there are some other select closed door meetings which are going to happen. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is taking charge of these meetings, and his team are coordinating a lot of the meetings. Thereafter, by about 5 o'clock, 5:15 is when they start towards the Kurus Bank Arena. At 5:45 or 6 p.m. is when the Prime Minister is expected to reach the Kurus Bank Arena. And thereafter, before he comes in to address the gathering, there is a select group of people who he will be meeting, greeting, talking to for some time, about 10-15 minutes. There is a conversation. There are a few photo ops that will happen. And after that, he will watch the entire cultural presentation for him before he addresses the gathering. So he is going to watch some of the cultural performances, and then there is also about a half an hour, 40-minute address. So that is also something which is possible, which is planned.
Sure. All of that is happening.